school, like I said, diet, right? And not just what you eat, is who you're listening to. Thank you, professor. You teaching me how to go work for somebody else. You're not teaching me how to go be out there independent. But at the end of the day, you're teaching me how to make 50 to 60K a year because that's what they make. Okay, cool. That's undergrad. So now, if I want to make more, I have to go listen to people that make more. So let's say grad professor. So I went to grad school. So now I learned from 60, let's say to 80, right? So cool. Now I know how to make 80K, but I want more. So like, who could teach me more? So I surrounded by myself around people that do make more than that. You know what I mean? Like I literally like, I thought $1 million was a lot of money, but the network that I put myself in, I feel like I could reach that any day. You know what I mean? Just because of the people that I surround myself with. We are the average of the 5 people that we surround ourselves with. So look around. If you know broke people read this, don't read it.
Welcome to Q's Health and Wellness Podcast, your source for living a healthier lifestyle and developing a better mind, body, and soul. Through guidance, tips, and stories of highly successful fitness gurus, athletes, and individuals who are passionate about enhancing all aspects of life, we provide you with the tools to help you take your lifestyle to another level. And now your host, Quinn Mitchell.
Welcome to Q's Health and Wellness Podcast. This is your host, Quinn Mitchell. Today I have a very special guest, Herlander Sousa from Angola, southwestern of Africa. Is an MBA student of finance. How you doing today?
I'm doing well, Mr. Quinn. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing good, my boy. And for those not familiar with you, can you give a brief introduction about yourself?
Okay, so my name is Herlander Sousa. My friends call me Sousa. I came to the United States for school, so I'm currently getting my master's at the University of New Haven. And as an occupation, I'm actually like an entrepreneur mindset. Pretty much what I do is I trade currencies on my phone. So the name of the market is foreign exchange market. And recently I just decided to, based on the shift of mindset, I realized that health is equal wealth. And looking at the fact that, I'm looking to be very wealthy, I wanted to get in tune, let's say just with my body and whatnot. So I started working out more. And that's when I came across Mr. Clean and, gained.
And for those, so when you started working out, what are some of the challenges that you may have faced? Just trying to get into the process of working out.
To be quite honest with you, like I didn't face any. It was some, like I said, the mindset shift. You know what I mean? I just know it was something that I had to do. Like I'm my mindset right now is like diet is not only like what you eat, but like who you listen to and stuff like that. So I understand that I'm able to like to reach my full potential, even mentally, I have to be good like physically. So it was just basically like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start working out. And then I came across you with like the great plan that you had, like basics, intermediate. So it was just like, okay, I don't even need to rush because everything is broken down to me. So it was even a smoother transition as opposed to trying to figure out things on my own. You know.
Now, with you being in school and everything, how are you able to personally balance out everything? Because I know when I was in college, it was kind of a struggle. Me playing basketball and trying to be social on the side as well, and trying to balance out everything. So, how do you personally do it as well?
To be honest, like, your schedule was made for you. You know what I mean? Being a basketball player, like, they always, the demand for you and where you had to be was very high. As opposed to me, I'm simply here for school. And so once again, it came back down to the mindset, okay, looking at my schedule, where can I incorporate working out where it doesn't take it away from everything that I'm doing? Okay, cool. So the morning, okay, wake up at 6:40 a.m., run to the gym, and then by 8:30, I'm done. So it was just so more like looking at my schedule, evaluation. All right, so where can I put this where it won't take away from schoolwork, from being social, from what I have going on right now? And it was pretty much the morning time. And that's how I went about it, adding working out to my schedule.
Yes, sir. And then one thing I do like about you as well is because I know I've been following you a lot, and you wake up every morning very early. So do you find that that allows you to be more productive throughout your day, or is it just something that you made into your schedule? Like, okay, I'm just going to do this just because I had to get the things done at that specific time.
Oh, Not thank you. I appreciate the
Mhm.
support, and following. And that is just it came down to what it came down to. It came down to like, school is very demanding. You know what I mean? So sometimes you'd be like, damn, I didn't have enough time and stuff like that. But to be honest, we're never gonna get more time. If anything, we're getting less and less. So what can I do to feel like I have more than 24 hours in a day? Waking up at 6. Yeah, waking up at 6, and I just add like that just added more discipline to my life. I just know where I have to be and stuff like that. And regarding the more energy, even when I feel like, let's say, sleepy, right in the beginning when I started working out, it wasn't that tired sleepy. You know what I mean? It was that like I just put in work, sleepy. You know what I mean? So like it felt good, bro. Like so waking up, just working out, making sure that I eat right afterwards and stuff like that. It Now working out definitely has, even if anything, like boost my energy, like
Mhm.
type of thing, if I could say.
Now, I know that you said that you changed up your diet. So what specifically did you personally change, and what effects did you see from that? Because I know a lot of people struggle with the diet. They personally don't know what to eat, especially when they start working out. So you personally, what works for you?
All right, so I'm sorry guys if I'm over here sounding like an expert and whatnot. I'm just like, just let's say, just getting by like everybody else. I just understand that, like, going back to mindset, certain stuff is just being fit to us to keep us at a like lower frequency. You feel me? So like soda, I don't drink that no more. So I just drink water, even juice. Uh, let's say fast food. Like, I don't remember last time I was at McDonald's.
Mhm.
Eating animals. I've been eating animals all my life, but now I'm cutting it down. You know what I mean? So let's say if I eat chicken today for lunch, like the rest is gonna be like fruits and like something to balance it out. The fact that I just ate that. So I'm not making it seem like I have a whole eating plan and whatnot, but I'm definitely cutting down on the stuff that I know it don't do me any good. You know what I mean? Like,
So does that benefit you, and do you see it in your energy wise? Do you find that you cutting out from those things, like it makes your body feel much better?
oh yeah, most definitely. But like, you wanna try it? Like, eat a full meal of, let's say, meat that has meat and pork and stuff like that. Like, you're gonna feel like, you're gonna feel heavy. You feel me?
Heavy,
As
yeah.
opposed to like, I just worked out. Now I went to the cafeteria. Okay, let me get a salad. On the salad I got strawberries, I got blueberries. Throw some bacon in there. I mean, that type of stuff. You just feel more alive. You feel me? Like, because in the end of the day, you are feeding your body. So, and the reason why we get sick is because we, like, our bodies become acidic based on what we put in, when
Mhm.
in reality, so that type of thing. So I just cut down on the stuff that I knew for a fact it was bad type.
Now, are there any specific tips that you could give people, men or women, that specifically are just starting to work out, that they might not find on YouTube or anything? Something that specifically works for you?
uh Sit down and evaluate your life. You wasn't born know everything. Even walking, you took time walking, and now look at you. Like, you walk every day. You don't even think about like left foot,
I do.
right foot. You know what I mean? Talking, same thing. So it's just one of those things that, like, if you see the value in it, you gotta put in the work. Like, I want to be super wealthy, and I would damn, like, if I die and not, like, let's say, like, use the money that, like, I work for, or even like fulfill my purpose in life. So I know being healthy is part of it. So I just say, guys, like, realize the value in actually being like fit. Like, for my guys, like, on that sexual life, being fit do help too. You feel me? So like, I was just saying, like, really like put in that work. But my advice is just start, just do it. You know what I mean? Little by little. Like, I remember when I first started with your program. Swear to God, you could ask my roommates. My arms got stuck like this. I was really walking around for 3 days like this. But I was just like, yo, if I don't go tomorrow, I will not go back. I
Mhm.
went back. I did abs. Once again, asked my roommates. I was walking around like this because my abs were just hurting. But it was such a good feeling. You
Mhm.
feel me? So like, now it's just like looking back at it, like my muscles, my abs, is just like, it was definitely worth it. So my advice is definitely, guys, just do it. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? Just start.
Now,
Find that time in your schedule and just do it.
now, do you find that going to the gym, has helped your mindset and overall life, and it helps you feel better to yourself about yourself personally?
Yeah, most definitely. Like we think about it, like the world that we are in every day, we interact with different type of people. Different type of people mean different personalities. So like if you don't know who you are, or if you don't know what your schedule is, you might just drift. You know what I mean? Based on, oh, the homie just said let's go do this, or she just said let's go do that. So working out is definitely like, as opposed to start my morning as a drifter and just do anything. I know 6:40 alarm went off, get ready. First 30 minutes of my day, I'm not listening to music. It's literally something like Bob Proctor. If you
Mhm.
guys never heard, definitely check it out. Just some personal development. I'm running to the gym. So it definitely add a structure. Just like we have jobs and we know, okay, I have to get my coffee at Dunkin' Donuts and then go to work. Believe it or not, guys, you really program yourself to do that. Like you find yourself stopping at Dunkin' Donuts every day before work. You find yourself waking up even without your alarm because you know you're gonna go to work. So like adding that structure to all aspects of your life, it's definitely like, it definitely has helped a lot.
Yes, sir. Now, like I said, I know I've been following you for a while on your social media. I know you read a lot of books as well. So
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you about that personally because I know a lot of men, especially where we are, like in college or just starting off being first graduated college and then trying to jump into the real world. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of men's mindsets aren't on the mindsets that we're on. They're like they do everything for people. They're like people pleasers instead of going out and getting their own. So do you find that some of the books that you're reading has helped you develop the mindset that you have today?
Oh, most definitely, like Quinn. And then once again, bro, I really appreciate the fact that you just been following my journey. And one part of my big motivation to even working out is like looking through your pictures. And even when I met you, you were just like, yeah, bro, like I don't smoke, I don't drink, and I was just like, damn it, look at him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, so let me shift to the other side. I'll definitely say like it has helped a lot. You know what I mean? When I first, our income will never surpass our personal development. So meaning like if your personal development is here, your income gonna be here. So if you want this to go up, you have to increase that knowledge. You feel me? So it follows like that. True story. I started making money when I read my first book, and where are you? And it was this one,
The go getter.
The Go Getter.
Mm-hmm.
The story is just, as you see, small read. People be having short attention spans and whatnot, so short read. But it definitely helps. You feel me? Like we don't hear. Imagine we hear every day, "Oh, you this and the third. Oh, you never do this. You never accomplish this." Imagine if you just hear the opposite,
Mm-hmm.
what your life would be. You know what I mean? So I'll definitely say like reading the books. I read a book and I developed a source of income. I read more books and it just like it makes me more awake.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if you allow me just to suggest some books for people,
Oh yeah, of
is
course.
financially I said read Rich Dad Poor Dad
Mm-hmm.
by Robert Kiyosaki, because it changed my life, bro. My whole plan to come to America is do this, do that. And remind you, I never like to read books because English is not my first language. Portuguese is. So as I'm reading, I'm like, I don't get this. I have to look it up. I was just reading the wrong things. So
Mm-hmm.
once I start reading like things that actually like interest me, it was just like, okay, like this is dope. So Rich Dad Poor Dad, uh, The Go Getter is definitely like a great book by Peter right here. The Go Getter. Like the story is just like, damn, like based on your circumstances and you went above and beyond. It's just like it's crazy. And one that I haven't even I'm reading slowly is Think and Grow Richer
Mm-hmm.
by Napoleon Hill. And those are like, let's say, finance related and attitude and whatnot. And this one which I just finished
In pursuit of purpose.
is because it goes back to what you said. We are here being people pleasers. You know what I mean? We are here buying stuff to impress people that don't even care about us and whatnot. So I found myself making money but not happy.
Mm-hmm.
Where did that emptiness come from if I always wanted money? So Somebody actually just send it. Somebody later that in my network was like, okay, what's your address? I'm gonna send you a book randomly, and she sent me this book right here, and it talks about your pursuit of purpose. You know what I mean? So it definitely helped me. Like I feel fulfilled now in the inside. You know what I mean? I feel very fulfilled and like full type of thing. So this book right there, I definitely say suggest for people to read it, as it gives you like a better understanding of where where you should be or how feel about yourself even before you go outside.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Nah, but I really glad you brought up the Robert Kiyosaki book because that's one of my mentors. He put me on to that book, and one of the things he actually talked about is having multiple sources of income and
Mhm.
how making your income work for you and not always having to basically make money in your sleep. And
Yeah.
that's one of the things I realized, especially just being in the fitness industry and being an entrepreneur myself, is how do you make the money work for you instead of you just putting all these hard hours into something that's not making you the best source of income. So that I'm
Mhm.
glad that you brought that up because, like I said, a lot of people a lot of people, believe it or not, they're gonna work for somebody their whole life and not actually realize their full potential. But when you
Mhm.
start to read these books, you start to realize there's different levels within yourself, and you really start to grow.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Like, bro, and like, I'm not even trying to like go like any farther with that, but it's just like we are made to act on a certain frequency. You know, the stuff that we eat, the stuff that we drink is literally like keep us at a lower frequency as opposed to like you being awake. You know, as opposed to like let's just say all the we are very hardworking people.
Hmm.
People really like trying to put food on the table for their families, take care of their family. Now imagine, but that energy is just going on the wrong vehicle. You know, imagine if you put that energy into the right vehicle. Because if you a NASCAR professional driver, you have a Ferrari, and I'm just an amateur, and I have a Hyundai type of thing. If we switch cars, I'm gonna win, just because I'm in the correct vehicle. You know, I'm in your Ferrari, but I have no experience, and you're the professional one, but you went on a 2007 Hyundai. Like you're not gonna beat me because my car is just way better than yours. So I say that to say like we put our efforts and hard work into the wrong things, into things that were made to keep us at that level. You know what I mean? So find ways to have your money working for you while you're asleep. You know what I mean? Nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5, but realize that like, okay, I'm just here for this time being
Hmm.
because I want to go here. I want to be here. So find different ways because gas is going up, milk is going up. How you think you're gonna survive by having one source of income?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it won't work like that.
And another thing I wanted to jump into, it wasn't on our list of things to talk about, but it's something that I really want to talk about because, like, I was speaking to you. You're in college, you know, you're a college student. You go to class every day. I know you see it all the time. A lot of people's mindset. I'm also talking about guys specifically. Their mindset is on women, partying, then income than doing what they love instead of doing what they love for finding their source of income and then everything that comes after that. So I just want you to speak briefly on that because you see it every day at school. A dude will skip the gym to go chill with a chick for every time. Every time, if you on your way to the gym and chick tell you come over, 9 times out of 10, dude gonna go to the chick's crib instead of going to the gym or going to get some money. So can you just speak about that a little bit and how your mindset now is helping you find your purpose in life?
Okay. Most definitely, like guys, we all young. You know what I mean? We all been there. I've been there. You know what I mean? But I have to say that life has to happen to you. You know what I mean? In order for you to realize, like, damn, like I'm not doing so well, and that's pretty much what happened to me. You know, what I mean, I had a ha moment and just like, what am I doing? So for those guys, I would say my mindset first was like, okay, girls, 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 and whatnot. But think about it. If for if you had the income, they were gonna follow regardless. You know what I mean? So why put them in the front and then put your income less and now you just broke
Hmm.
type of thing. But on a more serious note, I would just say like it comes down to not knowing what your purpose in life is. You know what I mean? I know mine, which is like to help people, but I'm finding like different ways that I could do that. You know what I mean? So those people just have to know their priorities. You know what I mean? If you want to be a basketball player, you want to go to the league, understand that those people sacrifice a lot, but they're actually doing what they love. You know what I mean? So they're getting paid to do what they love. So it comes down to do what you love first. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like sometimes it won't pay. Sometimes it won't pay. But like if you just remain consistent, it's gonna start paying because a lot of people chase success, but in reality you're supposed to attract success.
Mm-hmm.
Because look at you. You did well, you're doing well with basketball and fitness. You didn't come over here like, yo, Sosa, let me give you this workout plan. I seen your results and I was like, I want that. So
Mm-hmm.
you attracted that to yourself. You know what I mean? So like, guys, we just have to put ourselves in a position that people want to work with us for what we love. Start paying. It don't make sense. You wanna go to the league. You play football. You play football, basketball, but you was in the same room as me, smoking and drinking.
Mm.
Don't make sense. You know what I mean? It's not big enough. You're trying to be cool or something. You feel me? Something's not adding up. Why you in the basketball team or the football team and you in the same room drinking and smoking? You know what I mean? I'm not saying don't do it, but like priorities. You know what I mean? As far as girls, bro, it's just distractions. You know what I mean? Like those are just distractions. If anything, find one, rather die and take off with it,
Mm-hmm.
or just keep your eye on the main price and then they will come eventually. You know what I mean? But once again, like I said, they young, but that's not an excuse because we're not getting more of time. It's just a matter of like priorities and what you decide to be valuable to you. At one point in time, looking, dressing up nicely, I always did it for myself. You know what I mean? I literally always did it for myself, but just like it's not that important. Like I should be the first one in class. Why do I look the nicest? But I'm the last one to get to class. You feel me? So like just priorities, bro. Like those
Mm-hmm.
people just have to decide their priorities, and that comes down to knowing your purpose in life, type of thing.
So, and I know this is something that we were supposed to speak about a while back, but I'm just gonna let you have your opportunity to talk about it right now. Is the entrepreneur currency analyzer? I know we were supposed to talk about that. So could you just give me like a backdrop about it and give the listeners some information about it as well?
Okay, most definitely. What I do is forex. It stands for foreign exchange market. Guys, understand that every day we are exchanging currencies, right? Let's say you got your money, you pay for something. Money is always exchanging hands. That's on the small aspect of things. On the big aspect of things, a dollar is turning into a euro is turning into Japanese yen. You know what I mean? So like that's what I do. When you buy stocks, you buy shares of a company. You know what I mean? Okay, I just bought shares for Apple, so you own a little bit of Apple, whatever. What I do is buy and sell currency. So pretty much like I'm exchanging world economies, right? So if Nike wants to go open a facility in Europe and it costs $1 million, they have to exchange that $1 million into euro. That goes through the forex market
Mm,
based on the knowledge and the company that I'm affiliated with. We um we educate you on the skill set so you could go in the largest financial market because it averages $6.6 trillion per day. We're gonna teach you a skill set that you could go and extract money from that market.
mm,
Another example, you have a savings account. I have a savings account. The people that will watch this have a savings account. It's just there. It's just digital. It says Quinn $1,000, but in reality, your $1,000 is not there. The bank takes your money, my money, everybody else's money. They go in the forex market because they have people that do that. They go in the forex market, flip that money into millions and billions. Then they come back and they give us whatever percentage they give us on the savings account. So whatever that percentage is, let's say 0.03 for keeping your money there, it's not really for keeping your money there. They leverage our money. They took everybody's money in the bank, go in the forex market, make a lot of money, and then come back and give us crumbs out of the millions of dollars that they made.
mhm,
So financial freedom, financial literacy. I'm saying, hey guys, come in, tap in, learn how to learn the skill set, And as opposed to being on your phone or Instagram, because the average American person spends 6 to 7 hours on their phone, and most of the time, like they're not making money through their phone. If anything, you're just paying your bill. Your phone is taking money from you. Learn a skill set that you could make money from your phone. You feel me? So that's where my passion comes about. I studied finance, yeah, but I didn't learn that in school. Why not? Like we seeing so many people making money with this. Why isn't this a course for juniors in high school?
Mm-hmm.
Because once you know how to make this much money, you're not gonna turn around and take student loans. You're not gonna turn around and blah. So like once again, going back to this, we are made to be kept at a lower frequency as opposed to like, oh, I'm awake. I'm not gonna go to work at McDonald's no more. Instead, I'm gonna just take this summer, learn a skill set that could make money as much as I want from my phone, and then you're not gonna have so many workers out there. You feel me? So that's pretty much where my mindset is. Let me educate people about that. From there, they're gonna have the choice whether I continue doing what I'm doing or I could choose to invest in myself and see what's on the other side, type of thing.
So that's a question I wanted to ask you as well. So why is this not a topic that, I mean, you touched on it briefly, but it's not a topic that a lot of people know about or they're familiar with. So do you know like the specific reason for that is?
I wouldn't say I know the specific reason that there is, but how many of us, I'm talking now to black people,
Mm-hmm.
how many of us said it before or heard that the system wasn't made for us? That's true. It wasn't made for us. Like we know that the average millionaire has 7 sources of income, but yeah, we only have one.
One or two.
And we're not hungry to go get the second one or
Mm-hmm.
the third or the fourth. That's one thing. Another thing is you're not hungry to do that because you're so busy on getting by. You know what I mean? You're so busy on that paycheck to paycheck, pay bills. So they make you so busy with trying to put food on your table, trying to pay your bills, trying to pay your car loans, blah, that you literally like your dreams are getting like are fading every day.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting farther and farther. So I say it's kept on the low, so like we can stay low. You know what I mean? Like we black people is the majority, but yeah, we still think we're the minority. A lot of us in jail. Imagine if all of us were out here. You know what I mean? Warren Buffett, Steve Jobs, all of those people, they don't do it themselves, but they got someone trading forex for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You could go on Google right now. How much does a forex trader makes for JP Morgan? You're gonna be like 150,000 yearly plus bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real job. You know what I mean? But because we're not used to that, we're not used to hearing this is what people do. Just the same way, like everybody growing up now is like, I want to be a football player or an NBA player because they just seeing more and more black people in the league and whatever, and less being lawyers and doctors.
Mm-hmm.
That plays an effect. You feel me? So when I come in like, let me teach you how to make money from your phone. You don't believe in that because you don't hear that every day. You know what I mean? That's not a norm to you. So you're just gonna go back to what is a norm to you. So I say you don't hear that every day because it was meant that way. You know what I mean? If people making as much money as they want, now I'm not taking millions of dollars. Now I'm not taking thousands of dollars in loans because I know I could make $1,000 from my phone. You messing up somebody's business because that's literally what school is now. School is a business, and I'm getting my MBA, and I'm saying that. You know what I mean? So it just said that to keep us where we are. You know what I mean? Because that's what the system was made for us to be where we are.
No, you're definitely right about that because I definitely said on one of my YouTube videos I posted, I said, even I went to school because I redshirted my freshman year, so I went to school for basically 5 years. I said not one course taught me how to make money. Everything is teaching me how to go work for somebody, how to have the skills to work for a business. Nobody taught me how to make my own website or how can I manage people that from my company and throughout, and like how to show everything, how to read. They show me how to read a financial statement, but they don't show you the overall. Like they're not showing you from the top. They showing you read a financial statement as in okay, you work for this company, and now go read this and show them your liabilities and what they're making. So with that being said, it's like when it's somebody like you that's talking like this, it's like a lot of people don't hear this because it's they're not around people like that. All their friends, like my mentor told me, he's in real estate.
Mm-hmm.
My man told me, he said I don't ever go out anymore. He said if he go out, he said he might borrow some sweatpants, some shoes. You got people out here, they'll have $1,000 in their bank account, but spend $700 on a Gucci belt just to go out for a night and have $300 left just for the night, just to impress people they don't know. So it's like that's
Mm-hmm.
the type of mindset that we're dealing with.
And it's scary because I'm seeing like we're not getting more of time. You know what I mean? We're getting less and less. So it's just like it's scary to see how, bro, like, you know what I mean, just like it's really like it's sad, it's really sad to see what type of time people are on. So it's like they don't know what they don't know.
Mhm.
So I could have just kept what I know to myself, but I'm like, you know what, you're gonna touch somebody on Instagram, so I'm gonna be posting it. I'm gonna be out there trying to talk to people because I could care less if they, let's say, join my business or not. I just want to educate you. Hey, you struggling over there to make ends meet, there's a skill set that if you just take the time to go learn on YouTube or whatever the case is, you could develop at source of income from your phone. You know what I mean? So it just really scary seeing how things or people's mindset is nowadays. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it makes me cringe.
Not because, like I said, you see it every day, especially you being in school. The things people do, especially when now it's time for the tax income checks. They come in, like people splurge it. They go to Miami, splurge it. It's like you don't understand. You could just invest $500 or $1,000 into something that'll make you the money back. But people, especially like you said, black people, we don't see it like that. We see it for instant gratification. How are people gonna perceive me right now instead of how if I put this money in a stock, how is it gonna make me back in 3, 4, 5 months? People don't think like that nowadays.
And then, look, even for example, going back to the school, what you said, school, like I said, diet, right? It's not just what you eat, it's who you're listening to. Thank you, professor. You teaching me how to go work for somebody else. You're not teaching me how to go be out there independent. But at the end of the day, you're teaching me how to make 50 to 60K a year because that's what they make. Okay, cool. That's undergrad. So now, if I want to make more, I have to go listen to people that make more. So let's say grad professor. So I went to grad school. So now I learned from 60, let's say, to 80, right? So cool. Now I know how to make 80K, but I want more. So like, who could teach me more? So I surrounded by myself around people that do make more than that. You know what I mean? Like I literally like, I thought $1 million was a lot of money, but the network that I put myself in, I feel like I could reach that any day. You know what I mean? Just because of the people that I surround myself with. We are the average of the 5 people that we surround ourselves with. So look around. If you know broke people read this, don't read it. You know what I mean? But then I'm telling you, bro, books are so valuable. They be putting $1 million. They like, for example, Rich Dad Poor Dad. You could find that book for $7. But bro, do you think that information is worth $7? No, but nobody goes and picks it up. You know what I mean? Taxes. Taxes are something very simple, but they make it so intricate. They make it, when we're learning, we make it seem like it's a monster with 7 heads. Now we don't take the time to go learn it. Oh, I'm struggling with money, so I'm gonna go get another job. Don't do it because now you're just gonna pay more in taxes. You know what I mean?
You don't
You
understand that.
don't understand that. But then again, it's not their fault. But like, just like for 4 years, you are slowly being told, learn this skill set to go work for somebody else. Now imagine being 24 and your entire life you're hearing something. You and I gonna come around and start speaking all of this. It's gonna be like it's not gonna make sense because for 24 years you've been hearing different. So like all those systems, they are literally systems to keep people where they are. You know what I mean? Nowadays you go to the hospital, yeah, take this pill. How long they go to school for? 6 years, 10 years or whatever. For so 10 years I have you. For 10 years I could just slowly just program you like, Come on, bro. Like we have trees. I'm from Africa. We have trees in Africa that people be like, okay, drink this. It's gonna help you with your liver, whatever. Why not take this tons of money that people have and go research on that tree?
Hmm.
Because that auntie back there clearly still healthy as hell. Like, why is something good about that tree? You feel me? Like she's telling you, this is what I take when I feel this way and I feel better. Why not go and research on that tree? But I don't give
People don't
money.
want to do that. People don't want to do it. They want to take the easy
Just
way
like
out.
yeah, come on, bro. Like all of just understand that like this wasn't made for you. So like, okay, how could I take advantage of it in a sense? Like people getting paid for their time. Your time is now worth $7 an hour. You weigh more than that. You're supposed to be getting paid by the value that you uh
That you
that
bring.
you that you learn that or that you offer, right?
Mhm.
But you get more value by learning more skills. So instead of going to the job, hey, I graduated from the University of New Haven, you're gonna go there, hey, I know how to work a financial statement. Hey, I know how to do this and that because you actually have the skills. Now you're gonna get paid for the value that you could add to the employee, as opposed to like, hey, I went to school for 4 years and you're not adding me no value. Like I'm
Yeah,
gonna pay for your time.
it's crazy. It's crazy that you say that because you think of all the billionaires in the world, half of them didn't even go to school. Half of them didn't even go, and then on top of that, like my mentor always told me, he said going to college and everything is great and all, but a lot of times it's just a piece of paper. Because people graduate from school and don't know nothing. They don't know anything. They don't know how to make money. They don't know how to create for themselves. So, like you said, they go in, work at McDonald's. I know people for a fact working at McDonald's with a college graduate, having a bachelor's, but you're working at McDonald's. Why? Because you just want to make ends meet, but you don't know how to make money for yourself. So that's that. So that's where, like I said, somebody like you is very. I feel like it's very touching to people that's open to listen to it because a lot of people they don't want to read a book. They don't. They're too lazy to do that in the society that we live in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, and that's bro, like Instagram, bro. Like I was really thinking, like, you know what, I'm not even gonna use Instagram no more. Like, but then my mentor also told me it's not Instagram that is wrong, it's the people that you're following.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So I started filtering who I follow. So like even the internet, like you know what I mean, is made out there to make us feel like we're missing something that we should be. We are what we think.
Mm-hmm.
Just this is like the last example, right? We are what we think. So this industry's paying those rappers. Let's say, for example, Pop Smoke, 20 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he died, I completely forgot. You know how somebody put in perspective to me? Not forgot that he died. Somebody was like, yo, bro, he was only 20. He couldn't even legally buy alcohol. That blew my mind.
Yeah.
But when you listen to his music, you don't think about that. So we are what we think the most, right? So those people literally getting paid to talk about guns and violence. That's literally what they're selling now, right? So
Mm-hmm.
they're getting paid to do that. Imagine the amount of time that they spend writing those lyrics. Eventually, you're gonna start to believe it
Mm-hmm.
because you spend so much time doing it. Then we all gangster until some gangster shit really happens. I'm sorry for cursing. Some of them
No, you
actually,
good. You good.
some of them actually on that lifestyle, whatever. But for the upcoming ones, they writing so much that they start to believe that. Another example: 21 Savage, murder gang shit, boom, 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 boom. The minute he decide to stop, hey, yo, stop buying jewelry. Go invest in real estate. Go do this. All of a sudden, he's from the UK. You feel me? All of a sudden, so when someone stops spreading all that bad shit, go kill each other, blah blah blah, because who listen to him? Black people, whatever. White people, let's say to a certain extent, listen to them to turn up. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? We listening to it like
My
for real, for real.
mindset. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now it's like who is affecting us. So the minute he start preaching something good, all of a sudden his network or his platform is crumbles. You know what I mean? It wasn't made. It wasn't made for us. But a lot, we want things to change. We have to change. You know what I mean? So for you to be able to talk to this person right now, Quinn, I had to be like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here, fly, blah blah blah. But my mom is in Africa. Like the roads are not even paved. Like, what am I doing? You
Mm-hmm.
know, over here acting like everything is good. So Life gotta happen to people for them to be like, you know what, I gotta change.
Mm. See, it's crazy because when I first met you, it's like I really didn't like you. You were intellectually deep, but it wasn't to the point that you are now. Like I said, like you when you started reading the books and everything, and then the posts that you post, like it just really opens uh, another mindset to you just level up. Like the quote leveling up, like you literally have leveled up since the last time I've seen you. So to see that growth is really amazing to me because you really took time out and really started to work on yourself and better improve yourself. So I really commend you for that.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. And a lot of people always say, yeah, you was always this, you was always that. But like I was saying it, but my frequency was down here. You know what I mean? So it's just like I started manifesting shit, bro. Like because it sounds so corny, right? At first, but it's just like it's true. 70% of the conversation that we have is with ourselves. So
Mm-hmm.
instead of saying I can't do this, why not say how could I do this? You know what I mean? So like literally like I could show you my alarms. I have alarms that literally go off every hour, and I have to read these.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have my goals and whatever. So it's just like I'm telling myself and I'm speaking into existence. For people that listen to Nipsey Hussle, it's not just bars that he's saying. First, it had to happen in the mind, and then I see it in the physical world. It's like it's real life. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You start telling yourself so much. I could do this. I could do that. You're gonna be able to do it because imagine. Who's your favorite team? What's your favorite team?
The Lakers.
The Lakers. So, for example, you got work to do, so you can watch the game. So you're gonna record it.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna go to work. You do not want to hear about the game because you know you're gonna get home and watch the recording.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody in the office say, "Damn, the Lakers won by 3." So now you know the Lakers won by
Yeah.
3. So when you back at your crib and you watching the game, even if the Lakers are down 20 and in fourth quarter, 2 minutes left, you know that they're gonna win by 3.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So you see the difference of starting with the end in mind. We
Mm-hmm.
like you if you didn't have the recording or if you didn't know they won by 3, 2 minutes left, you're nervous, you're panicking. Oh damn, like we're about to lose. But the fact that you know for sure they won by 3, don't matter if it's 2 minutes left, a minute left, you know they're gonna come back and win.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people just gotta do that to themselves, you know what I mean? Like, okay, damn, I hit my toe or something bad happened. Look at the positive aspect of it, you know what I mean? Just literally like we control our mindset. So I'm so happy. What is that? I am so happy and grateful now that I am. I am is very powerful. I am powerful. I am this. So I am so happy and grateful now that I am in a position to help people reach financial freedom and literacy. You check my Instagram, I have people thanking me. Yo, bro, I appreciate for teaching me the skill set. I appreciate you for this and that. It's not so much the appreciation, but the fact that they just made $200 off their phone. Now they got $200. You know what I mean? Like money's not everything, but they don't have to worry about 200 no more because they just made it. So like just writing stuff like this and seeing it actually happen. It's just like, come on, bro. We more powerful than we think. You feel me? So
Yeah.
that's why they scared for us to all reach a full potential.
Mm-hmm.
Because imagine a bunch of people like us, bro. Like it's no telling me why and I can't do. You know what I mean? Like so that's what I be thinking.
No, but I highly appreciate you coming on the show. And like we definitely might have a part two. Just because there's so many topics that we could just dive into. But I don't
Mhm.
want to give you. I don't want you to tell all your secrets at once. But is there a special routine that you follow daily? That you can allow the listeners to listen to, or any?
Yes. So routine. I wake up at like 6:35. Um, then I'm at the gym by 7. I don't like being in the gym for too long. Like that's not me. So like 7 to 8:30 or 7 to 8, I'm out. Then I eat. At 9 a.m. I have this calls. Like if you actually available, I'll send you for next week. It's basically just something that we don't listen to every day. It happens every day at 9 a.m. Pretty briefly. So I hop on those at 9. From 10 to 12, my phone locks. So all the apps literally go inactive. So that's me time. You know what I mean? So I'm not gonna let like because I found myself getting caught up seeing like police brutality on Instagram, and that impacts my whole mood. So
Mm-hmm.
if I do not see that, it will impact me. So for 10 to 12, it's just me time. I read my books, I do my personal development, definitely pray and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, at 1 p.m., I have my French lessons, just trying to learn more, like more language and whatever. I'll say just look at your schedule from 9 to 5, because a lot of people do work. Boom, you're working for somebody else. If you like it, even better, because that's dope. But from 6 to 10, that's when you make your dreams like come true. You know what I mean? Like, but we be so tired and drained that we don't want to do that. We just want to relax. So you see how you at a lower frequency as opposed to being over there. So music, only listen to real, be mindful of how certain things make you feel.
Mm-hmm.
I could ask you right now, Queen, what makes you happy? I just had a conversation 3 days ago. My boy couldn't tell me that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like, how come you don't know what makes you happy? So if you're feeling down, you don't know what to do to get back in that mood. You know what I mean? In that good mood. So just be mindful of what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what brings your mood down, and like, and do something about it. You know what I mean? So I don't listen to music as much no more, because I found my mood really going like down. So like I listen to like personal development books or like audios on SoundCloud and stuff like that. And even for just a 15 minutes on one night, it makes a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
So my that's pretty much my routine. Just trying to like gain more tune with myself, so I know what impacts me in a good way and in a bad way.
No,
If that
it's
makes sense.
crazy that you say that because my mentor, because we have talks every week, and
Mm-hmm.
he told me he doesn't even listen to rap music no more. I was like, why not? He said because he said it does nothing for me. He said I'd rather listen to Ty Lopez or somebody like that, where it's something where I can learn from and get more money in my pocket than sitting here listening to rap music. He said, then what did you learn after that? So now I actually thought about it. I was like, damn, like that's really crazy. Like you said, people send all these like don't get me wrong, if you go to the gym or something, you gotta get your pump in, whatever. But I know people that go at home just listen to rap music 2-3 hours sitting around smoking weed, and it's like, what did you just get out of that session? So you feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's like when people look at it from that mindset, it's a whole different perspective than somebody that doesn't understand.
Yeah, you know what I mean, guys. Like even the music always, like for example, "Untouchable" by NBA YoungBoy. I listen to that song because I know my circumstances. Like I'm doing this for my family. Like that song just just remind me like who I'm doing it for. But right after, like I feel hype. You know what I mean? Like so you just gotta know what songs do what to you.
Mm,
You know what I mean? For example, "It'll Start" by Lil Baby, either you're gonna eat or you're gonna starve. So it's just like your souls. You could choose to live that. I'm not even gonna say the American lifestyle, but you could choose to get caught up and forget that you over here in the first world and your family's back there in a third world country, or you could really just like put in the work and then we all gonna be good later on. You know what I mean? So just be mindful of what you're feeding yourself, like who you're listening to. How you gonna tell me don't do this, don't do that, this is a scam or blah 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 if you never did it? How you gonna tell me how to open a business but you don't have a business of your own? You know what I mean? So like I don't even like elevation requires separation. So like even your friends, they're not really your friend. They know you from you being who you are smoking weed with or in the room or whatever the case is, but they don't know who you want to become. So why be around those people? So my last thing would say elevation requires separation. So don't be afraid to grow up. You feel me? Because people had the same choice to do that as you did, but they just chose not to.
mm. Like I said, I highly appreciate you coming on the show, my man. And for anybody interested in contacting you, would you mind giving them your social media information and how they can learn more about your currency?
Most definitely. So I don't get it wrong. Literally everything is over there on my Instagram. But my Instagram name is Almighty ALMIGHTY dot Sosa SOUSA and then the underscore. So
Mm,
Almighty dot Sosa underscore.
got you. And I'll definitely leave that in the bio as well. But like I said, I highly appreciate you coming on the show, giving us a bunch of knowledge. You didn't have to give all them gems, but it's something that from brothers' perspective, a lot of people aren't like us. So hearing you say that gives me good encouragement to keep doing what I'm doing and help inspire other people to help get on a mental level that they can grow as well. Because like I said, a lot of people they're just stuck in this mindset of doing everything for everybody else, pleasing others, when they never actually put the time in to please themselves.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I really appreciate you, Quinn, for like for the invite, bro. Like for real, for real. You know, we like every day we're learning, but it gonna do nothing to us if we just keep it to ourselves. So definitely, like I appreciate you for being someone who learns with the intent to teach, because that's literally like what we're here for. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you for inviting me, and like let's get it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm gonna definitely keep you in contact. And like I said, we definitely gonna link up, do another one like a part two in the near future, my man.
Most definitely, bro. I appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Q's Health and Wellness Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe or to leave us a review on iTunes or the listening platform of your choice. Also, please check us out at quinnmitchellii.com, as well as find us on Instagram for more useful content and resources.